Once I
Hello.
get in.
Okay, hello everybody. This is Jacob. Back with another video. Cat King 77 here. Call me Jacob. Call me Cat King 77. I don't give a crap. I will be playing with Sidney. As you just saw, he got on the game that we are playing called FPS Chess. FPS Chess is a really fun game. It takes chess and turns it into a first-person shooter slash like fighter game. And yeah, that's super cool. Um, okay, so Sydney just joined. Sydney, do you want to say hi?
What is up, everybody? I normally don't appear in videos, but right now I'm on vacation in Florida, and I have some time, so I'm gonna be, playing some rounds of SPF chess, maybe like 2 or 3 with Jacob. And not many people make videos on FPS chess, so definitely enjoy this video because you might not find many others.
Yeah. Like you type FPS chess, you'll probably just be able to see our video. Not gonna lie, cause like there's like 2 videos on FPS chess that I know of. It is a very
Yep,
it's a very underrated game. So shout out to the people who made FPS chess.
definitely play more FPS chess. It's very fun and it really has built upon my skills in FPS, even though I'm horrible at FPS.
Yeah. Also, shout out to another game which I just like remembered and like we should probably make a video on sometime soon, Sydney, if you can. Battlefield One. It's pretty good game for being as old as it is, and it's really helped us both grow in the FPS category. So I will be explaining the rules, uh, and as we do more rounds, you'll get more and more familiar with what we do. But yeah, Sydney, busy bee, he most likely won't be joining us that much. Um, Sydney has a lot of stuff to
Yeah,
do, and he's on vacation right now, which doesn't stop him from playing. But obviously, servers might be bad and stuff. But I hope y'all can still
exactly.
hear. I hope y'all can still hear him, and I hope y'all can enjoy this video because, like we both said, no one makes videos on this underrated game. I'll have Sydney's channel linked in the description. Um, I
Go
hope.
check it out. I have a video of me closing a fridge.
Yeah, you really need to get on your games, man. You need to record your POV of this. I'm sure the people would love it. Um, Also, go check out my other 2 channels, my extras and VODs, and my solo plays, where I just play games solo by myself with no friends, because I don't have too many of them. Anyways, without further ado, I will be starting. I hope you all know how to play chess. Either you're poor and you can't afford a chess set, no offense, or you're 2. So let's begin. I hope y'all know how chess works. Sydney, you want to say anything, or we just play some chess?
Right now, I'm kind of going. Believe it or not, we get so technical about this game. It's honestly hilarious. So after we kill each other, we're probably gonna do like tactical breakdowns of what we should have done. But it
Yeah,
won't be
and
too long.
we'll also give like descriptions and summaries of kind of what we do, because we're gonna use a lot of we kind of use slang in this game. We created our own slang for the game, and this isn't normal chess. Obviously, it's FPS chess. So I have my bishop right here on the square. You can see it's highlighted green, and I can move it, and I could take Sydney's bishop right there, right? And in normal chess, that would be a good trade-off. But of course, the knight could still attack me. But now we fight. And believe it or not, if Sidney wins this fight, then my piece gets destroyed and his gets to stay. And so each of the characters has one primary ability, which is left mouse button. They can all block with right mouse button. And they all have a left shift ability, so the bishop is the fly. See me flying.
Whee!
And
It's gonna be a dog fight.
yeah, it has a left shift button and a E button, so I can just throw a bomb.
That would have hit you.
Um,
I might lose this one. You're kind of cooking.
Dive bomb time. are very... No!
Somehow I won that.
And so, yeah, like I said, after the first round will probably be the longest because we'll just be explaining to you how this works. And there's a kill cam. But I promise all the rounds won't be this long. So Sidney, don't attack immediately because, like, remember, breakdown, whatever, summary. So, like I said, Bishop, it can fly, it can throw a bomb, all the characters can block, and they all have a left shift and E ability. And so, yeah, that's all for the Bishop.
And as you can see here, there was a very classic saying where basically he launched up and I couldn't tell where he was, and I kind of got a really lucky shot where I hit him in the head. Now, pawn can duplicate, and it's legit kind of hard for some pieces because he's a lot. Pawns are smaller, so it's hard to get good shots. But as you can see there, I was able to get some good shots. So.
And the pawn, duplicate, but duplicate shiny version, which is like extra upset. We're not gonna hit you with that yet. So it's my turn. I could pull out some good move.
So the queen is overpowered. I'm a little bit better at using the queen though.
Sidney. So here you can see that he runs away, and that basically tells me that Sidney is low on HP. So make a tactical retreat. Oh yeah. Okay, that was one of the best matches. He almost got me.
Yeah.
He was getting some good headshots. But
it was a tight one.
So
ultimately, he was able to get me.
Yeah, the queen has two abilities. It's left shift. It can like fly pretty much. Its left mouse button, it can obviously shoot a minigun, and its E button, it can pick up one of its allied pieces and throw it at the player. And obviously what happens in the battle does not happen on the board, so if I destroy one of my pieces in the battle, that isn't like the piece that's fighting. So like if the queen and the bishop are fighting and a pawn like gets destroyed, that pawn will respawn on the board for me to use.
Yeah.
It's my turn again, so there. Oh, your queen's still alive. Forgot about that.
Alright, this is going to be a tricky round. The one thing I like about Pawn is he's very ideal if you want to get some long-range hits. So the big thing I want to do here is I want to damage him so severely that he runs away. But as you can see, I wasn't able to do that because it kind of got pinned between my rook and some other piece. I can't really tell there. I think it was a pawn. So ultimately, the big thing is the bishop kind of forces you into close quarters combat, which he did very wonderfully there. However, ultimately the queen is the queen of close quarters combat. So this is going to be maybe a quick match. It might be tight though. Who knows? I'm pretty good with queen though.
Sidney is the king and you can already see that I'm kind of getting destroyed. And yeah, I got destroyed, obviously. If Sidney was a girl, I would call him the Queen of Queens.
I mean, they called Freddie Mercury queen, so.
I don't know who that is. That's a reference.
You don't know who Freddie Mercury is?
No, that's a reference that the audience is gonna have to get, because I don't.
Freddie Mercury is kind of like, he's a weirdo. Well, he's not weird. He's unique.
Yeah, the queen, it kind of just gets up in his face. Anyways, I get to the pawn ability. The pawn's left ability is hustle and bustle. Its E ability summons a minion, and its left click button is to shoot a rifle.
Now he's very good with the rook.
Yeah.
So
but
you will
also
see.
So the rook is a sniper. The heck? Where did my wall go? Oh. There you go. My wall actually works. I couldn't get around my own wall.
Yeah, he kind of ultimately sealed himself in there. Because the big thing is the rook is long range, so you kind of have to force yourself up to the rook.
Yeah, the queen is very good at maneuvering because it can pretty much just go anywhere with its ability to fly.
Yeah.
So,
Very
go ahead with the knight. Now, the rook's two abilities I forgot to mention. It can create a wall and it has a little grapple hook, which is how I was going to Now,
and the knight is his specialty. Way better at the knight.
Oh.
See?
Yeah. I'd say I'm
The
pretty
knight
good at the knight.
domination.
He's okay at knight, but I feel better.
I end up getting panic and spam with the knight.
Yeah,
so you won't see it
low there, even with one of my better pieces. He has found a number to my board, but
I've done a thing I call backlining. Basically, with the strategy of backlining is I take my queen, I get it to his back lines, and then I decimate like all of his pieces, and then eventually I'll die with that queen. But I'll get the whole idea is to just get as many pieces out. Now we have had some crazy matches where I have beaten his queen with my pawn. So we'll see if that can be one of them, but I don't think it will be. Yeah. I don't think I was getting much damage in either. Was I getting? Yeah. It really depends how you on.
Yeah. Now Sidney is going up against me with the rook, so we'll see if he's.
I'm not very good at the rook. I'm not very good at the rook, disclaimer.
Oh yeah.
Ah, trying to make a retreat.
Sidney
it didn't go too well.
Really good with the bishop and the queen. I'd say I'm really good with the rook and the knight, and we're both kind of equal on king and pawn ratio.
For me, I really struggle with the rook because it doesn't really zoom in comfortably.
And if you ever play Battlefield 1, you will hear Sidney talk about this. Sidney is a much more close quarter combat type. He doesn't really like long distance combat, which is why he's so good with the bishop and the queen, because the bishop has a shotgun and the queen. I'm stuck, Sidney. Please. Okay, one thing I will say about this game is that it has a lot of bugs.
A lot.
You can just go flying out of the map. You can apparently get your queen stuck in the top of the ceiling. So Sidney with that queen has kind of wrecked my entire back line, which is, well, he said that's his strategy.
And another big thing you can see I've done here that's really not going to end up being very good for him is I have gotten rid of a lot of his pawns. And ultimately, pawns can be the difference between a win and a lose in this game. Pawns are really the hidden key.
Yeah. And while in chat you'll hear people say pawns are the key, even though they're really not. They're better at being a wall than they are at being an actual good piece. In this game, pawns are just goated.
They're very good long range. They have a rifle. And honestly, sometimes you gotta go basic if you want a good piece. And that's what makes the pawn such an iconic piece.
There I was running with the pawn, and the pawn kind of leaves a white trail behind it whenever it runs. And,
so it really did give him away.
Yeah, Sidney hopped Sidney hopped on that train, and the trail was kind of covering up Sidney.
Now the train does do just crazy amounts of damage if you do get in front of it.
Yeah.
So if you might see that later.
But,
now, as you can see, he's probably.
But Sidney did do a strategy earlier because we play this game a lot, even when I'm not recording. And Sidney did a strategy where he had the train boost him forward as a bishop to get closer to my pawn to kill him, which was very good.
It definitely was a crazy move.
So here, as you would see, like, I would be in check and I wouldn't be allowed to move my king. Like, I wouldn't be allowed to move this knight right here because my king is in check. But in this game, I could. And that's because the king can fight too.
But here's the big thing: is this is a very good move for him because, like I said, I'm very good with my bishop. So eliminating the bishop from a board is a key for him because it's gonna eliminate a lot of competition later on.
Yes, in the king's moves, it has a little tractor beam which you saw me use for a split second, where it moves the cursor, and that little ground pound is also a move. It's left click button is just to swing its blade. Now, one thing I think I've actually discussed every single piece about the knight. Even though I did use the knight briefly. The knight just has a bow and arrow, and it can shoot, and it has a button, which I don't actually fully understand yet. It's like a homing arrow, but like it only works in like cardinal directions. Like it doesn't like home in, it like snaps almost. It's like using snap on like a PowerPoint sheet or something rather than that. So like see like look, I can like that. It doesn't directly home onto him, it like, I don't know why I'm doing a hand movement here. Y'all can't see me. But it like, it goes forward and then to the right, forward and then to the left. It doesn't go forward and like do all this crazy wavy motion. Hope y'all get that.
It goes in the general direction.
Yeah, it goes like straight forward. So like, we'll go forward and then direct, not like swivel swavel. And you can see my mouse, so that's what I'm doing. If you pay attention to my mouse. Rewind to 0.25, I'm just kidding. So, the king is actually a very good piece, and, one thing I will say is, while it's good to use your king, you don't want to get trigger happy with the king.
It is one of the worst mistakes you can do in this game.
Also, the table is really bad, because, ooh, that was nice.
I was doing pretty good.
Yeah. So you'll see us refer to some common hiding spots. So first is the table, which is a pretty good obstacle. Second is the shelves, where you saw me with the rook. Third is a painting. Fourth is like on top of the door. So yeah, paintings up there, door behind that chair, behind that chair. And then of course is outside, which is a thing. You can go outside the board.
It's like Subnautica out there.
Yeah, it's just nothingness.
Blue Horizon. Don't sue me, Jeffrey Bezos.
What is a Blue Horizon?
That's one of his things.
I had my minion on, but he was able to.
I really thought I was gonna die there. Because the minions always kill me. I always forget about them.
Sidney is just really good at hitting headshots with his pawns.
Yeah, it's my specialty.
Yeah, specialty. His pawn has no real way to run from my king, but also this probably will be my last video for a while, because like I said, getting trigger happy with your king is like the worst thing you can do.
It really does bring a disadvantage to the player.
You can see there, you can see one of the king's other good abilities, or the pawn's good ability. It's a tactic that a lot of you have done actually yourself. It's called running. And here is actually a paper airplane, which I can hop on top of and ride. I don't want to do that.
Catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world. Such a good song.
Surprise.
I would have won. I think I could have won that if I'd gone under the table. Because he would have got hung up.
Yeah, the table provides good cover for the bishop fly, the ground pound, bishop, rook sniping. Table just,
Right.
is really good.
Genuinely, what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to make a flank. We have a lot of similar pieces, surprisingly.
Actually, do we have the same amount of pieces? I think I'm up here. I think I'm up by 1 pawn. I am up by 1 pawn. So yeah, I would be rooking this pawn.
Here's the big thing, is rooks versus pawns are such a weird match sometimes, because it's really a 50-50 match.
Rook gets a headshot, it's over to the pawn. Pawn gets good snipes, over to the rook. And here you'll see me follow his movements, and that's because it's really good for the rook to kind of trace your target, rather than to just try to kill him. I know that's the minion there, but I'm just trying to get rid of it, so I want to do it quickly. Here's... this isn't good. That isn't good at all. Got the hook. Here, like, I can shoot that knight right there, and it'll come back in the next round, so... Piece is damaged, and the art of war, or not enough. Oh, you're right there. Oh. One thing I will say is that the rook is like, if you get close with the rook, your game's just over, pretty much.
The rook is very long-range based. You need to have him at long range or you'll lose. And as you can see, Jacob's doing an excellent job at building space between me and his rook.
Another thing I will say, Wall, help me out, help a man out here. Another thing I will say, oh my gosh, what is happening? Crap.
A big thing I'm doing is I'm trying to glitch you out.
Another thing I will say, I know I'm saying a lot of things, but another thing I will say is when you're climbing against a rook, you just pretty much die. When you're climbing up any like ledge, or shelf, or door, or chair, or table leg, climbing is like the worst thing that you can do.
With a rook.
Because all like the pieces move up like stuff climbing at the same rate. There's no fast or slow climber. They're all just climbers. And so since their head is exposed and rook's one shot literally every single piece with a headshot, climbing is not good. No bueno. Oh yeah. Finally got that snipe I needed.
It was definitely, like I said, rooks against pawns are really crazy rounds.
Yeah, they can. Some of these maps can last a while.
Like, as you can see, that one really did drag on.
I say we'll do 2, like, overall, like, someone loses their king rounds. And then I will probably end the video, and I'll actually probably go to bed. Because... where'd that arrow come from? Nice. And he knows that the pieces have a really bad weakness to climbing, which is why you saw him immediately pull it as soon as he knew I was there. He's getting me under the table. His glowing arrow is getting in my way.
Oh, I stayed still. I really shouldn't have stayed still there.
You stood
As you
still
can
you
see.
stood still a wall, like a lot.
If I just hit that.
I'm kind of mad at myself I didn't capitalize off of his, moments that he gave me. We're gonna go up against the king.
This is terrifying for a king.
Now one thing you'll see is that, you won't see me run away. Yeah, you will.
Oh, I was scared.
Look at how low you get me. Look how low. Oh yeah, because you're the co-cam. I was on like, if you had spent like another millisecond tractor beaming me, I would have been dead.
Alright, so big thing I'm gonna do here is start making a pass for the northernmost part of the board. And this is gonna be a bloody round, I can say.
Bloody round? What are you, British?
I couldn't dash there because I was on like that edge of the chair. Because you see how the chair has a cushion and then has the like actual part. I got stuck. See, and then I was trying to dash to kill you.
You can
so that was
walk
really.
Around it. Simply just
Yeah,
walk
but I don't.
it.
As you can see, a big thing I'm trying to do here is I'm really seeking a promotion.
Yeah, promotions are pretty
because
big in this game.
And I desperately need one.
And just like
this might be
a
little bit of a.
In this game, everything is crucial, and everything can be a 50-50. You can just get lucky.
You can lose your king to a freaking pawn. That's how crazy this can get.
To a pawn, or you can have a perfectly matched king versus king, or you can lose a
You could literally have a king. You could go against a king with a pawn. You're about to win, and then it jets you across the map and you die.
Wonder who that would happen to. Now, Sidney has got a good thing going for me, but I'm going
Cut him off mid-commentary. The big thing I did was I constructed a wall just in such way that I would be able to aim under it. And somehow I got a snipe mid-jump. That was a pretty good snipe for someone who normally does not snipe. So this is going to definitely be a... See, the problem with my sniping is it zooms so far in that I really don't like it there.
That's why you gotta be super far away.
It'd be really nice if you can control the zoom degree. Now, big thing I did here, I can't pressure anymore. So do you want to do a king v king?
No.
No? Oh, man. So I'm really just getting myself a lot of distance between me and this menace. should stay under the chair, really.
Yeah. So you'll kind of notice that our commentary starts to fall off, and that's because it takes a lot of focus to do this. Believe it or not.
Okay, here. Fight me with your king. King v king.
I don't really feel like it.
Yeah, king v king. So I'm gonna just go ahead and eliminate his pawn. A big thing is I want to avoid the knights because the knights will absolutely mess me up.
Yeah. They are like a pawn versus king. Unless you retreat really good, there's no real way to
Get a good go there. It's really hard. I've done it before, but he's done it before. It's really hard. A lot of the times when it happens, we're joking around or something.
And here,
And as you can see, I really
fatal mistake, and he's let me promote.
Here's the
Now,
big thing, though.
This game, it really highlights the promotion and how you don't always need to promote to a queen. But I chose to promote to a queen mainly because my only competitor is a king. So yeah, right there what I kind of did was I kind of just scared them off. And use a little round town.
Ah, you threw a piece. The piece got me.
Pieces do a
The
lot of
piece is really overpowered. It's really overpowered. So that was a pretty good game.
Yeah, we'll do one more round now that y'all know the basics. Yeah.
And this is gonna go a lot quicker. Promise.
Yeah, because we aren't going to be spending a minute in between each round discussing how a bishop moves. But we will still do commentary. While Sidney won't really be on my channel that much, there definitely probably will be a lot more FPS chess videos, mainly because we both really just like this game, and we've been like playing it a lot more. And see, that is the main problem that I have with the ball, is it is really hard to get close to.
Yeah. I think it's just the height difference between the pieces.
Yeah. And,
By the way, I was looking it up. They have like chess.com sells plushies of all the pieces, so I might get me a knight and a bishop.
That'd be cool.
Maybe a rook, because I like.
The more you know from Sidney, right?
So as you can see, a big thing I was doing there is letting the pawn go to me rather than facing his stupid knight. Because I hate his knight, if you couldn't tell. It is one of the most fatal pieces I have to deal with.
And
Now he definitely made a really good
point.
point there.
I pretty much just reversed the script on what he did to me. Was keeping your distance from the pawn and just getting those crucial headshots to just melt.
It's really hard, but he did pretty good.
It just melts the HP of any enemy piece. And what I was trying to say before Sidney interrupted with his chess.com advertisement.
Chess.com sponsor us, please.
Here you can tell this loud. Like
Oh, you had your minion there, and I can't pick one of them really there. Because if I do pick one, I'm gonna end up dying to the other. So I was really stuck there.
And what I'm going to say before, oh my gosh, Sidney, he doesn't really appear on the channel, he's a busy guy, but we both get both on just say another Microsoft game, we'll definitely be maybe with Rat too if he gets it.
We are in some rough waters with Brett, so we're not gonna get into that. It's definitely gonna be some we'll have to try to figure out.
Mainly through my other friend who is really good friends with Rhett, came to our school, and then left our school like a year later to go back to his old school. Calder. You've seen him in videos before, I think. I think I've made videos with Calder. I hope. But I know I definitely have Calder. So yeah. There I kind of just got stuck behind my
The game crashed. The game crashed. The game crashed. It said an Unreal process has crashed. FPS Chess, we are very sorry this crash occurred. Our goal is to prevent crashes like this from the future.
Okay. Yeah, enemy player left. Can you like join back in?
I can try. I'm launching it. That was really weird. Alright. What's your match name?
It's Sidney.
There's no games there.
Wait, you can change the scoped sensitivity in the game settings.
What?
Yeah, apparently you can. Anyways, guys, I'm just gonna have to leave. And make another lobby for Sidney to join, because his game crashed. Like I said, I don't know if this game is fully published. If it is, it still has some bugs, and that definitely needs to be sorted out. So, developer, if you're watching one of the like only videos on your game, no need to be mean. Please fix some of the bugs, please. Don't ask why Calder's name is a chicken with a fish head smoking. Password is your name, caps.
My glorious thing. Y'all rate my name in the comments on a scale of 1 to 10. It boosts our engagement, and I love boost engagement. Don't you?
What do you mean?
Make sure that
it boosts my engagement.
Hey, but I'm doing it for you, so you're welcome.
True.
I'm advertising free.
I did link your channel in the description. Go check out Sidney's channel. We don't have any sponsorships because I'm a small channel, so I have to sponsor Sidney. I think the game sounds muted for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. I'll have to figure that out.
You used your bomb there. You were low.
Yeah.
Just had to be. It's really the bomb that got you where you were. Because if I was able to just continue getting hits without the bomb, I think I should have built more distance there. However, we're probably going to have some BVB. Do you want to have BVB?
Yeah.
We're having BVB. BVB is really fun. Do you want to try to do a dog fight like we fight midair?
Yeah. I guess.
Alright, so... I love how the bishop moves. It's very similar to a Minecraft Elytra.
Yes, that is like the best thing to compare to. Going in.
I lost my bishop. I thought you were gonna stay in the air, so I just stayed in the air.
Yeah, I got an early bomb, and you can see right there. I think I hit him there. So he was on lower health than I did, and he, in the end, got the headshot, but I, in the end, did the damage. Going up against me with a knight. Now, some good BVK is actually really good.
Very appreciated. It's it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's more interesting when he's the
when I'm the knight.
King.
The knight or the king. Because then it's just we both suck. I
Yeah.
suck at bishop. He sucks at knight.
I took horribly at night. I did get a lot of damage in there, surprisingly. For just spamming there. I probably should have stayed up there. So I'm kind of sacrificing basically every piece on this board just to kill this bishop.
You know, that is something that can actually, like, work. You kill a piece that someone really, like, is using or decides good at. It can be worth a usually higher valued piece. If I'm really good at rook, Sidney might try to prioritize a rook over, like, a queen. Just because of how good I am with the rook and how much problems that can cause. No need to believe.
This is very interesting because we're both going airborne.
Yeah, I got some good damage there, but Sidney just in the end of that close quarters combat that the queen is just a tank of a piece and also an excellent melee fighter.
Yeah. It's really, if you can get close with the queen, it's very good. Do you want to do KVK?
Careful not.
Looks like we were doing KVK.
This ain't KVK.
KVK.
QVQ.
QVQ. QVQ. It can get bloody, honestly. It's very intense.
Bloody.
It's very,
Oh, you're following me.
very weird.
I don't understand how you shot me down there.
Yeah, that was very crazy. As you can see, it was really just chasing him across the map.
I'm very bad with the queen, I have to admit. It is one of my
Yeah.
my least favorite piece out of the entire chess set. And while
It is a hard piece to learn.
yeah. Just because it does so
And as you
little damage with a body shot. So you pretty much just only have to hit heads with the queen. And I'm not good at hitting heads.
I like kind of shotgun-like stuff. Like,
And-
when we play Battlefield 1, you'll see us, I'll mainly use shotguns, while he used more automatic weapons.
And snipers. I will use snipers.
Now, as you can see, this might be a rare instance where I lose with the queen.
Oh, I got so
But-
close.
You were very close. It would be cool if like they showed visual damage on the pieces so you could know how much your enemy's down. But that was really a close one. I was hoping he would run out in front of the train. So yeah.
Now, he's got me in a very bad position. Because even though he legit told me his strategy of the back line, I am just oblivious to it. And now I have to fight him with my rook. Which means I just lose my best piece.
And that's kind of the whole point. Is as the big part of this game is you want to prioritize you don't want to prioritize just the king. You want to prioritize the pieces that you know you're gonna lose to. And as you can see, I lost to them. That was a very tight one. And honestly, I'm a huge peg down in this, and I'm probably gonna lose the game now because I've lost this queen.
Although you do still have a bishop to use, and Sidney is pretty.
I have one bishop,
and
I usually bring out my bishop almost instantly. So
yeah, and you
hopefully I don't lose it.
You pretty much have all your pawns. Some good rook versus bishop. Now
These get crazy, but this is probably gonna go quickly, honestly.
So here you can see me like on the chess set trying to get a good headshot in, and if I can't, I will move to the shelf, as it is regarded as a bit of a safe place for the rook.
I didn't know you were up there. I thought you went to the chandelier. And the chandelier is blind to the sides.
Yeah.
So
that is why you
thought
never
you were-
climb with a rook involved, because it is just so easy for the rook to
So
catch.
I'm definitely, if I could surrender, I'd surrender because I've lost all the pieces I'm good with. However, I did turn down the sensitivity on the scope of the rook, so we will see if this is any better. This is way better. Legit, the rook might be. I might actually be able to use the rook for once. I'm glitching out. I'm probably gonna lose. I glitched through a wall. It looked like I wasn't going through a wall, but I was just shaking, as you can see here.
Yeah.
And it immediately brought me.
The rook's buildable wall can be a very glitchy thing.
It can be horrible.
Whilst the wall
It's definitely
whilst the wall can protect you from pretty much every single projectile.
I started moving forward too much there.
Yeah.
I probably should have kept covered. But I did get a headshot on them, so I'll take that at least.
Yeah, so whilst the rook wall can protect you from any projectile, it is very buggy, so it poses risks to you. And when I got my original rook killed by Sidney's queen, I can also just blockade you. And this round is kind of where my rook expertise shines. And no need to brag, but oh no! I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Now I'm going to admit, Sidney has gotten really, not really good, way better with the knight. And one thing with the knight is that it can climb, because if the knight sees me, the knight can just away before I can snipe it. But there, I just got a lucky headshot on the knight.
That was a crazy one.
Yeah. With the rook, it's kind of just it's a little bit of.
I'm probably gonna lose this.
A little bit of skill. Oh, you're right there. Hey, man.
Oh, I did not know where you were.
Okay.
That was, I was completely.
I think that'll be.
What? Yo! I did not. I thought you went all the way to the chandelier. I always think you're on the chandelier. Well, that was definitely good.
I want to request a rematch. I'm just not going to move so we can do our outro on the chess set. But yeah, I said we were going to do 2 rounds. I kind of gave you 2.5 because Sidney's thing crashed. I got to go to bed because it's late. Sidney, it's like 3 o'clock when I'm filming this. Sidney will most likely be in a lot of videos from now on, because, like I said, he's on vacation, so he'll probably get a lot of free time. And until we can sort the complicated things with Rhett out, Sidney will definitely be my predominant friend. Not friend, but player 2 in all my games. So expect a little content shift from the usual friend swap. I don't like the term, but I'm gonna say it. Friend swap content I usually do with Rhett and Calder and Sidney, and expect more FPS Chess and Battlefield 1 and that kind of stuff, and Berglund Gnomes if we both get it and Rhett hasn't made up with us yet. Expect that kind of content. So there will be a slight shift in content from now on until Rhett gets back. But once he gets back, everything should be fine and dandy. I can go back to making Lethal Company Peak Repo videos, and hopefully he will get Berglund Gnomes too. So me, him, Sidney, and everyone could have a nice, fun time playing burglar maps.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, that's our video. Goodbye.